Okay, here's the story. Turquoise is the core, absolutely the core of Southwestern Native American jewelry. It's been used since prehistoric times, symbolizing the sky and the water, and there's so much more that goes behind it, given to children when they're little, so they are safe, and then so much more of the lore and the history behind turquoise. Tonight we have two stunning bracelets, and this is so rare, even here on HSN, to have pieces that are this magnificent, that literally give you little tingles up your arm. And there's two beautiful choices. The first one's gonna be some of the prettiest Kingman turquoise I've ever seen. So you're ordering this vivid robin's egg blue Kingman turquoise, or this is actually brand new, and it's the ceremonial turquoise, which we launched at midnight last night. Now let me just give you an update. If you would like this stunning ceremonial turquoise bracelet, this green blue with that stunning brown matrix, I am down to the final 800, so these are extremely limited. I've got just a hair bit more if you want just that stunning bright blue turquoise in the Kingman. So it's either blue or ceremonial. Just so you'll know, we have a matching ring that is the most delicious ring in the world. And we also have new earrings that you might not have seen earlier today. We saved those for tonight's show, and both Jennifer and I are wearing them. So let me introduce Jennifer. I'm so excited to work with her. We were trying to count the years. Hi, baby. Hi. It has been, I think, 3 or 4 years since we've been on together. And she has been a part of our family here at HSN for 19 years. How crazy is that, right? And Jennifer is 19 years, Native American, of course, and I love it. You're a liaison between the Native American artisans, the Chaco Canyon world, and you bring that to us, correct?
Yes, I was very happy to represent the artisans well, back then until now, from when it was Running Bear, which we incorporated to Chaco Canyon, and just growing up with all these artisans and the future artisans that came about and bringing in their jewelry each and every time I come to Florida, really it brings me a great source of pride, because I'm helping them with their culture, and I'm promoting the brand of their silversmithing brand, and especially helping out families with their cultures and whatever else they need out there too as well.
And I love it too. And it's interesting because I was reading a little bit up and I was checking in on things, and they said, you know what's interesting is everyone's still as passionate about owning, wearing, collecting, creating this jewelry, but now they're using new techniques, which you'll see a little bit later. And so it's as significant today as it was 2,000 years ago.
Yes.
And I love that. And you're seeing pieces here, guys, that no one else will have. Like when you are wearing this bracelet, people can't help but stop and stare at your wrist and go, oh my gosh, what is that? Oh, please tell me the story behind it. And indeed, Jennifer, you do have the story behind these. So which piece do you want to talk about? Blue first or ceremonial? What do you want to do first? Perfect, okay.
What you're going to see here with this is the Blue Water Turquoise, and it's located out in Kingman, Arizona. It's owned by the Marty Kobog and his family. As you can see here, he's out mining the turquoise. You're going to see the little bits of the vein that is out there.
Wow. And
they're picking up certain chunks, and what we happened to get out of this mine was about a good maybe 25 buckets of turquoise, and especially certain slabs. So as you can see him there, what we do is we try to keep that certain vein, you know, with us, because the story I was told was that when they found this particular blue water vein, is that the pit that it was in, the water was a deep teal blue color, so that's why they call it the Blue Water Turquoise.
Wow, and the ceremonial is fascinating. Let's talk a little bit about that.
For the ceremonial turquoise, it is said that there was a very high-rated medicine man that had gone to Kingman to buy turquoise, and so when he went into the Kingman mine, he seen that there was a big, deep green turquoise that was there, and it was very promising to him. When he seen it, the veins that were inside the turquoise reminded him of snakes. Snakes are very revered creatures to the Navajo people, because they use them in their snake dance ceremonies, and which are actually used by the highest of medicine men that are out there for protection. And so when you see this, you can see that your imagination would run wild, because it looks like snakes slithering through the turquoise.
And let's talk a little bit about the artist who's behind this. Describe him and his work.
What he's doing here, his name is Jimson Boleyn. He is a long line of Boleyn family members that have worked with us for over 25 years.
Wow.
And his uncle Richard Berlin unfortunately passed away last year, and helped hone his skills in the art of silversmithing. So right here you can see him working with his hands, cutting and soldering, and you can see the little star shape symbolism that is in there, and which each piece he has to set it out together. He solders it, and with the cuff that you see there, he hand rolls it, and then you can see the oval shapes actually of the turquoise that they cut out on the slabs.
And here they are buffing it after that,
yes,
too. I mean, it's a very laborious process.
Oh, yeah.
Each and every one completely handcrafted. And I want you to see if we can go a little bit close, just really appreciate the artistry of what he did. I love he did the high polished, the roping design that set the bezel, the cabochon. There's the stars that is created. You just saw that picture of those being individual, little teeny stars being stamped on. And then, of course, he's got to apply them to each of that. Now, if we were just doing this, and I said, oh my gosh, this is a gorgeous bracelet, that would be pretty impressive. Add two more to it for this beautiful trio of stunning, very large cabochons of genuine turquoise. Now, I do want to give you a little heads up. This is the last and final look at it. We have 2 hours with Jennifer. It's a beautiful show. This is the highlight of the 2 hours and the entire day. The big deal here is if you wait and you decide tomorrow to get it, that's fine. Even if I have a couple hundred left or 2 left, you're going to spend $399.95. It will go up $100 in just a couple of hours. I think the real key to looking at this, though, because I've been very blessed to spend a lot of time in the Southwest, is the appraised value. If I were to go to Santa Fe and walk into one of the galleries and they had a cuff this big, or I would see it on a woman in Santa Fe or in Albuquerque or wherever, I'd be, oh my gosh, she paid hundreds for that. And you would. Look at the appraised value. It is over $600. In fact, it's $650, and it is a showstopper. It's worth every last penny at $650 for all genuine, a huge amount of sterling silver. I mean, it's just a massive amount. And of course, to have your choice of just beautifully crafted, true artisans. And I think when you watch our 2 hours, yes, you're gonna wear it and love it and get compliments, but I love the fact you're seeing the real people who live right here with us and that we can support and help through this. We want this tradition to continue. It's been going on for several thousand years, and it's something that's generational, and it's so important to all of our history to make sure that, and I believe to support Native American jewelry and the artisans who are the artists, the people who create the paintings, the people who do the beautiful weaving. All of that, I think, is so vital to support. Sorry, I'm getting on my soapbox, Jennifer, but I really do. And I'll tell you, I was instilled with a passion for turquoise jewelry by my mom and dad. They used to actually make turquoise pieces.
Oh, nice.
And they were really, they would get the hishi beads, and they would get the wonderful little fetishes, and they would make necklaces, and I have some of my parents' original pieces at home. And so as a very, very young girl, I had little earrings they made for me. I had a passion for it, and I've just always, I always have felt it's such an important collection to have, and an important collection to own. And yes, it's gorgeous, and yes, people notice. When you wear a stunning turquoise necklace, everybody has to look, right? A stunning bracelet like this, they will notice this. But again, I love what's behind each and every one of these designs. So we're gonna wrap up on this, guys. Stay right there. In terms of the ceremonial, that's the one I have the least of. So that's a big deal as we head into this last show tonight, and of course midnight when the whole deal is done. Now we're gonna talk a little bit about the rings. Oh my gosh, now, oh, but before we do that, sorry, I was looking at that ring thinking, I totally love this ring. It's so comfortable.